Crazy since Goodison Park. See, since this season, I've watched a lot of derbies. This is by far the most interesting derby I've watched this season. By far the most interesting one. The match started very, very good. As earlier as 10 minutes, before 10 minutes, I've forgotten the time the goal scored. I think Beto scored the goal. Everton has already scoring. By the 16th minute, McAllister has given Liverpool an equalizer. And I was like, see, let me tell you, I wanted Everton to win for some reasons. I just wanted Everton to win. I just needed Liverpool to lose. Like I've said, I've been calling for a title charge. But that title charge is not even happening. Like, Liverpool might have dropped points. I think 2 matches in a row they haven't won this season. This is the first time it's happening. 2 matches in a row they haven't won this season. It's the first time it's happening. And one thing you can say about Everton is that every big team, bar Man U, and I'm very, very surprised how Man U went there and beat them 4-0. Man U is the only team to beat Everton 4-0. Every big team that has met them this season suffered in their hand. Arsenal, they drew with Arsenal. They drew with Chelsea. I think they drew with Man City as well. So like I think they have the most draw in the Premier League right now. They have the most draw in the Premier League right now. You get me? Like that comeback from Tarkowski. Is it Tarkowski? Did I pronounce it? I think Tarkowski, the captain, bro. Like when Salah scored the goal, I thought it's done, bro. I thought it's done. I already done my thumbnails for the video. I'm like, yeah, it's done. Like this match would have seen Liverpool cement their lead. Like the title charge would have been over. The title charge would have been over, and they have still had matches coming up. You get me? Liverpool might drop some more points. They have Manchester City, which everybody. Like, this is not the best Manchester City to meet, but like they have Manchester City in the weekend. Like they are sleeping giants, Man City might be bad, but like you won't still sleep on them. You be careful when you play them. You understand me? So they have Manchester City. I think they have Aston Villa, who have been on a very, very good run, very, very good form in the past few months. And you see, with the addition of Marcus Rashford and Marcus Asensio and Alexander Disasi in their backline, they are really, really looking good. And Morgan Rogers, who has been firing for a while now. You get me? He's firing. I think he scored the last Champions League before they qualified. He scored a hat-trick in his last Champions League game. So like he's on a very, very good form. And if you get to, I would have said, okay, what does this point mean for Arsenal? Because this point would have meant they are now 7 points clear of Arsenal. If they won this game, it would have been 9. You get me? 7 points is a big point, but not a big point, because if you drew 3 games and the team at the back wins 3 games, it's over. You lose 2 games, it's 1 point remaining. But will Arsenal keep up with Liverpool this season? I don't see it happening. If Liverpool is dropping points, Arsenal will be dropping, and that is one thing we have seen this season. With Kai Havertz being out injured, in as much as a lot of Arsenal fans doesn't like Kai Havertz, he's been one of their most important players, and injury has dealt with this Arsenal team. Like, let's be honest, Gabriel Jesus, Martinelli last week, Kai Havertz at Dubai, what's his name? Bukayo Saka, who is the star man at the beginning of the season, their captain Martin Odegaard, and since he came back from injury, he has been off and on, and there are talks like that he hasn't fully recovered. You get me? You could see their wing backs. White, obviously, White will be returning. I think next month. I think this month or something like that. White, who has been out as well. You see someone like what's his name, Thomas Partey playing there. And Arsenal is a team that have been lacking up front. You get me? And the bodies they have, they didn't. And the players they have already are getting injured. And this is why I look at team like Arsenal and Chelsea. This January transfer window, we could have. They say it's hard, but we see team like PSG signing Kvaratskhelia. We see team like Manchester City signing Omar Mamouche. And you're telling me it's hard. AC Milan went and signed Fenoy striker. A very, very good striker at that. 30 million from Feyenoord. Santiago Jimenez. It's not Santiago Jimenez. Santiago something. I don't know again. But they shall sign a striker. As every other team is threatening their team. Chelsea and Arsenal, I don't know their plans. Arsenal, I think Arsenal is worse, even for Chelsea, man, because Nicholas Jackson will be out in April. But we are not in the title race, so it's between Arsenal and Liverpool. And obviously, Liverpool has won it. And another thing I noticed in this game is Mohamed Salah. One thing I've noticed in Mohamed Salah game this season is that Mohamed Salah ghosts for the whole match and pops up here and there, boom, 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 scores a goal. Bro, he was anonymous until he scored that goal. I don't know whether it's a problem. I don't know whether it's good, but he scores a goal and then he marks his performance. But apart from that goal, Mo Salah did absolutely nothing in that game. He did absolutely nothing in that game. And David Moyes I think he hasn't lost a game since he came back to Everton. He hasn't lost a game. He hasn't lost a game since he came back to Everton. Credit to David Moyes. He's turning Everton season around. They are currently 16th. Where they are very, very far away from the relegation zone. Very, very, very far away. They are not even in the conversation for relegation or anything like. They are not even in the conversation. You understand? So kudos to the David Moyes, who have done a very fantastic job with Everton this season. He has done a very, 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 very fantastic job with Everton this season. But yeah, 7 points clear of Arsenal, Man City, and Aston Villa game in hand. Will Liverpool, because we are noticing a dip of form now. Then first they lost to Plymouth. It's nothing. Now they drew to Everton. It's nothing. They might drew to Man City. The points keep getting slower, slimmer and slimmer. Is Liverpool dropping off? We saw this drop off last season, and it was at this exact period that they bottled the league last season. Is it last 2 seasons? The season last season, yes. Liverpool are the actual bottlers. So they bottled the league last season with Jurgen Klopp. They were leading and they bottled it. People don't understand what Everton did. You could say it's a derby, and when a derby comes, form goes out of the window. The only team that have beaten Liverpool this season, or that have drew or that have picked points off Liverpool this season, I think is Nottingham Forest. I think they drew with Nottingham Forest and they lost to them as well. Which other match have they drew? I don't see, but they are one of the few teams that hasn't lost to what's the name, Liverpool this season. They are one of the few teams that haven't lost to them. And bro, I think Everton, when we played Everton in the Premier League last year, I think I'm seeing a different Everton. Everton, well, they matched Liverpool toe to toe. If you watched the first 10 minutes of that game, Everton were at it. They were at it, and that's how they got their goal. They are really, really, really at it. And you don't see that pragmatic football of them sitting back and playing all these packing the balls and bullshit. I think their football has improved under David Moyes. Their football have improved, and David Moyes is quite a pragmatic manager. But you can't compare David Moyes and Sean Dyche, because Sean Dyche is on another level. Sean Dyche is on another level. If others are packing balls, Sean Dyche is packing trailer, because bro, to break their line is very, very hard. You get me? I think if it was Sean Dyche, it would have been either a 0-0 or a 5-0 win. You get? But credit to Everton for holding down that Liverpool attack, bro. Luis Diaz, he didn't really do much. I didn't see much threats from Liverpool. I think I saw much threats from Everton. I think Everton would have won this game easily. They deserved to win this game. They deserved it. You get me? And this is, see, they have Man City next though. Liverpool have Man City next though. They are slowly dropping points. With the gap get slimmer, they are lost to Plymouth. They say, let's focus on the league. They have now dropped points. Now I'm not saying, because I think the league is done. I don't see Arsenal getting to them. But if they drop off, in as much as people don't think Arsenal is a very good team, but they have the qualities to match up this team. They have the qualities. I think they have one of the best centre back, one of the best defense in the league. I think they have just considered one more goal than Liverpool. In as much as everyone is saying, yeah, they might be going for the league, but I think Arsenal generally, their league form has been good. Their league form has been good. 7 points is not that big, but it's big. If Liverpool goes on Sunday and drop points against Manchester City, wahala go dey. And if Arsenal maximize their point and win their game, that makes it 4 points. 4 points. And if they go on to Aston Villa, drop points again, it's then it looks like we'll be having a title chance. But I don't really see that happening because Arsenal will not keep up. Arsenal cannot keep up. You hear me? I've said it already. Kai Havertz it out. See, end of the season. Let me highlight on that. End of the season. He's not coming back this season. Martinelli, what's his name? Gabriel Jesus is out. End of the season. Saka might be returning next month. March. Gibbs White will be returning this month. I think so. Maybe after they come back from their break. Yes. So the front line is depleted. I don't know whether it's Sterling they are planning to use and continue and win the league. I think Sterling has been there and done it. So but the way he has fallen off, I don't really see him doing it. But you can't really write him off because he has done it. 4 Premier Leagues in his cabinet. So I think he has what it takes. You can't just write him off. But Liverpool should be careful. You get. So yeah, that's the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Go be.